Need some help finding some edge in the prop market? Check out the Props AI tool on the LineStar app. It's a one-stop shop for all the information you need to make smarter bets. Download the LineStar app today. Happy Thirsty Thursday, everyone. This is the NBA Prop Show presented by LineStar alongside Tyler Wiemann. I'm Shannon Sommerville, and we've got 3 great NBA player prop bets for you today that are available on Underdog Fantasy, PrizePicks, Sleeper, Chalkboard, wherever you place your bets. But if you do use those apps that I mentioned, make sure to use that promo code LineStar so you can get up to $100 of your first deposit match. Now, yesterday on the show, we were 1 and 2 in our picks, and I just have to apologize to everyone because this week, my picks personally, I'm 0 for 2 this week. So I feel like frustrated with myself. Sorry to you guys for letting you guys down. Last night, it was Nick Claxton. I took the over on points there, and just 10 points for him. We needed him to get over 11, so not good for us. And then Scoot Henderson didn't deliver for us in the assist department, but he also didn't start like we anticipated, right, Tyler?
Yeah, I mean, I don't get it. They started him the last 2 games, he is their second pick of the draft, and they're only going to play him 17 minutes. Like, the kid needs some work if they want to build around him, and they're not giving it to him. So I don't know what to think there.
So a little off day for us there, but we're still 16-9 on our picks over the last 8 shows. So we've been rolling along here. We had a little bit of a cushion there. So today we're going to try to get back after it. It's Thirsty Thursday after all. We need to get some beer money. So let's get after it. The tool we're using is the Props AI tool in the LineStar app, and that's where our first pick of the day is coming from. And it is a good day when Props AI is loving the Knicks today. And today they are liking OG Anunoby, who is back in his second game after being off the injured list. Over 19 points, rebounds, and assists. That's 18.5, I believe, on DraftKings, but 19 on PrizePicks and Underdog Fantasy. LineStar projecting 19.8. He had 20 points, rebounds, and assists in his first game back from injury against the Sixers, averaging 22.3 on the season. So it seems like the minutes that might have been a question in his first game back, he's playing plenty of minutes, looks fully healthy. Going up against Portland, they're middle of the pack in terms of points, rebounds, and assists to opposing power forwards in this one. Tyler, what do you like about OG Anunoby and the over here in a game that does have a low scoring total?
Yeah, so there's a few things here to unpack. First of all, the minutes. He just came back from injury, so that's obviously the big concern here. But his rotation last game, he played 28 minutes and 3 quarters. He didn't play the fourth due to the blowout, and that just shows us that he was going to play his full allotment of minutes and play a ton in that first game. So I'm not worried about the minutes. Now the blowout situation. Look, it's an away game for the Knicks. The Knicks are barely above 500 in away games. They're not blowing out people in away games. So I'm not that worried about it. The blowout could easily come later in the game. They play their full allotment of minutes, and OG has no problem whatsoever hitting. Even in a blowout, it could be because of OG, and this line is just low. He's averaging 21.8 per game over his last 20. So we have a solid cushion here between what the line is and what he averages. So I like the spot.
Yeah, and Portland also allows a lot of points in the paint, and that's kind of where OG can do some work. In fact, he saw it against the Sixers when he first came back. He was driving into the paint and coming up some really awesome moves. So I look for him tonight to clear this. Love that spot there. Now it is time for Tyler and I to give our best picks of the day in the prop market. Where are you headed, Tyler?
All right, for mine, I'm going to go to Kyle Kuzma over 31.5 points plus rebounds. That's at minus 125. Look, our LineStar projection is 34.8. He's going to start at center again. There's no Bagley. Gafford was obviously traded, and Holmes is out again. Then on the other side, there's no Alperen Sengun, so he is finally in a matchup versus a power forward. Jabari Smith is a big power forward. He's 6'11", but he's finally not giving up a ton of size to a guy. So I think this bodes well for Kuzma. His points are going to be there. His rebounds, he could get a little extra with. And Houston's allowing 34.5 points plus rebounds per game. I like the spot. I think Kuzma is going to score a lot,
Mm-hmm.
and he's going to have plenty of chances for rebounds.
Yeah, Alperen Şengün not in the lineup is really going to affect things for Houston tonight. I was actually looking at some Houston players props for tonight. Jalen Green, Fred VanVleet. I did pivot, though, so I had to go back to the Knicks. Are we taking 2 Knicks props tonight in our picks? Yes, we are, in one of the lowest game totals of the night. You know it. We're still going over. I got to go to my man Josh Hart because I didn't take him earlier this week, and that was, quite frankly, one of my biggest regrets of the week so far this week. Josh Hart, let's go back to this guy. Over 16.5 points and assists. LineStar is projecting Hart to rack up just under 20 points and assists. And in fact, he is averaging 21.4 his last 5 games, all in the month of March. He's gone over 9 of the last 10 games. He's been on fire. He's had 30 points and assists the last game against the Sixers, and that was with OG back in the lineup, which was my concern and why I didn't go to him. And I'm kicking myself for not going there because I was scared with OG and Anunoby that might affect his productivity. It did not in the least. Now going up against Portland, the team that traded him to the Knicks, so there could be a little extra motivation there for Josh Hart. Now, he only had 6 points and assists the last time he faced them, but he played only 26 minutes. That was also with a fully healthy Knicks team that still had Julius Randle in the mix. Of course, Julius Randle is still out in this one. He's working back into the lineup, but still out. And right now, Josh Hart plays 40 minutes a game. I don't see that changing tonight against Portland. Like you mentioned, when we were talking about OG and Anunoby, the Knicks aren't exactly a team that blows everybody out. Yes, it happened against the Sixers earlier this week, but you talked about their splits on the road, not as good on the road. So I like the spot here for some of these Knicks players and their overs. Not discouraged at all by the low game total at 205 here. I'm still rocking with my man, Josh Hart, with the over on points and assists here. What do you think, Tyler?
You know what is so wild? When I was looking at Hart earlier today, I know he's been playing these just unreal amount of minutes recently, but I did not realize if you look at his last 20 games, he's averaging 40.5 minutes over 20 games. I thought it was just the last 10, or so, but it has been a very long stretch. Over the last 5, he's averaging 42.6. It's just insane how many minutes this guy is playing.
I mean, he's earned it.
He keeps doing work.
He's like all out effort at all times from Josh Hart. Is what you can always rely on, no matter who they're playing, and especially tonight against a little revenge spot. And last time he has played Portland before, but like I mentioned, he had 6 points and assists. He did clear this line the last year when they faced them, for what it's worth. But I think
the Knicks can't keep him off the court anymore. They have to have him, even when Randall's back. They got to figure it out. Either Randall, slides to the center, or OG slides the small forward, and Hart goes to
nice to have that
guard.
option,
I don't know,
but it's nice to
absolutely.
have that problem.
The versatility that Hart gives them is great.
Yeah, he's also a rebound king, which I don't hate that spot either tonight for his rebounds because of the low game total. You could also pivot there as well. If you're worried about the low game total, you could just pivot to rebounds. It was still a little bit high, but I can always endorse a Knicks prop. You guys know this about me. I'm such a homer. All right, so here we're sending this ticket. OG and Anunoby over 19 points, rebounds, assists. Kyle Kuzma over 31.5 points and rebounds. And Josh Hart over 16.5 points and assists. You can tail us on Underdog Fantasy if you would like. When you download that app, make sure to use the promo code LineStar for up to $100 of your deposit match. And of course, we're going to be giving out $60 if we hit our props. All 3 of them, we're going to give it out on the show tomorrow. So all you have to do to enter into that contest is make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below, and you're in it to win it. And hopefully we'll get to set off the money gun that's been over here kind of collecting dust. We've been doing well, but just that 3 for 3. I'm feeling it today. We've got 2 Knicks in there, so all is right with the world. I'm super excited about it. Let us know also where you're headed in the prop market because we're all trying to help each other out and beat the books. And you guys have helped me out win some tickets. So let's hear from you guys in the comments. Good luck out there, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Have a good one, guys. Good luck.